Hi, I'm Sharon Pope. I'm the love and relationship coach for women who want more. And today I want to talk to you about abuse in our relationships. So when there is physical abuse, there are signs. Sometimes they're undeniable signs. For instance, my beautiful mother-in-law, she has a scar on her arm, up and down her arm, from a burn that she received at the hands of a man. Sometimes there's, you'll see women where they have bruised ribs or a black eye. There's physical signs that are undeniable. But I would argue that emotional abuse is at least just as damaging. Because when there's physical abuse, it's almost like people rally around you and fill you with love and support and light, and they want to help. But when there's emotional abuse, it can be invisible. The people around you don't see it. And sometimes they're even, when you start talking about what's happening in the relationship and how you're feeling about it, they might even justify it. Because I've heard people say, well, it's not like he's beating you or anything. But emotional abuse is something that, to me, is so damaging, because we will stay in those relationships longer because we don't have the support around us, and because it's sort of this self-fulfilling, self-feeding, the snake eating itself sort of pattern. Because if you are being emotionally abused by being put down, everything is always your fault. There's always something wrong or lacking in you. That is like, to me, it's like it's just a chipping away at you. And it makes you feel worse and worse about yourself, because some of that sinks in. You can't be in an emotionally or verbally abusive relationship for any significant period of time without some of it sinking into your soul and sinking into who you know yourself to be, and helping you forget that. It takes a toll. And just like if we were chipping away at a tree and it might take us a year to do it, it might take 10 years to do it, eventually the tree's going to fall. But with every chip away, that tree becomes weaker and weaker. And it's the same thing in an emotionally abusive relationship. So if you are in something like that and you feel like it has just been chipping away at your soul, it has been. And some of that stuff sinks in. It doesn't make any of it true, but that's the stuff that we got to heal now. Because even when you can intellectually know that that's not true, that everything isn't always my fault, but if you've been made to feel that way in your most important and most intimate relationship, some of that's going to sink in. And so we got to heal that so that you don't carry that with you for the rest of your life. Emotional abuse is no joke. There are some days I can argue it's worse than physical abuse. But let's say abuse in all of its forms is detrimental to your soul. If this has been helpful for you, I hope that you will give the video a like. I hope that you will be brave enough to heal what's sunk in and to disbelieve the lies that you've been told. If you'd like help with that, you know where to find me. I hope you'll subscribe to this channel because I come out with new content every week. Be well.